Hello Maniacs, this is Hulkrex Maniac and welcome to Friday the 13th, the game. Now in today's video we're going to be looking at Jenny, we're going to be looking at her stats, perks and a few tips along the way. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so Jenny's stats are Composure is 10, Luck is 8, Repair is 2, Speed is 3, Stamina is 5, Stealth is 6 and Strength is 1. Now to me, I don't think Jenny is a great character. She is hard work, but with a few little perks and stuff like that on her, she can be an okay character. Now you really want her to sort of be like a bit like Tiffany, but you want her to have a better repair, which helps out a lot for this character. So I will move on to the perks. So here we go. Okay, so my first perk to use as Jenny is going to be Marathon. Now Marathon allows you to run total stamina for a longer period of time. Now I know I've said this a lot guys on using this perk for counsellors, but for this character you're gonna need it. You really are gonna need it if you want to try and survive with this character. The one thing what's good with this character and having high stamina is the fact of your composure. Composure, it basically stops you from stumbling, and that is key because there's been so many times on where you've been getting chased by Jason, you just have that wrong timing for stumbling and then Jason grabs hold of you and kills you. And another thing to note as well guys is when Jason grabs hold of you as well, I know like a lot of people think, oh yeah, when Jason grabs you it's all over, you need a pocket knife. But with Jenny, where her composure is so high, like top mark, you can get out of it really quickly if Jason's in that awkward position where he can't actually kill you with one of his finishers. With Jenny, you can sort of quickly tap the X, and you'll be able to break free from it. Not all the time, some of the time. I've actually broke out of it since I've been trying to play with Jenny and trying to get a video put together. I've managed to break out of Jason's grip about 3 or 4 times and I was really surprised. And it's not like proper finger bashing either. It's been quite quick. So if Jason grabs hold of you, try and make sure that you're in a really tight spot for him to actually do anything, like for example being inside somewhere, not out in the open. Just make sure that he grabbed hold of you in a really awkward spot where he has to move. You know, like it just gives you that little bit of a chance to sort of just break free from the grip, and that really does work. So like I said, stamina helps you out with the composure as well. The only downside is that it reduces your sprint, and that is literally the big downfall for this perk, especially for this character, because her speed is not great. That was why I wanted stamina to be as much as I can really for this character, but hopefully it's not going to be much of a problem. You'll have to like plan your routes. Make sure you do plan your routes and where you're going to go, and just try not to do the same thing over and over again. Try and keep Jason on his toes, do the best that you can. And like I said before, if Jason does grab hold of you, make sure that you bash that X as quickly as you can, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you actually get out of his grip, and he will be surprised. I had quite a few Jasons who, when I did break out from the grip, they were very surprised. So just give it a go. Don't be afraid you're going to get grabbed by Jason. Okay, so for my second perk to use as Jenny is going to be Restful. Now Restful, it increases your charging speed for your stamina when standing still or crouching. So this is another one that's going to be very important for you, because where your speed's you're not very quick, you're going to need as much stamina as you can, so you want to charge it up as much as you can as well. So try and make sure that you stay still, it charges up really quickly, so you can just get that little bit extra distance away from Jason. This is a really good perk to use for Jenny, really good. The only downside is guys, is that it reduces your sprint speed. Same again, she's only got it on low as it is, so she's not really that quick as it is, but you're gonna need it. You're gonna actually need this one to actually get by with this character. It will help you. It still helps you out in the end. You just got to basically, like I said before, you've got to plan your routes out as much as you can, just to make sure that you don't get caught out. But the more you stay still and crouch down as much as you can, you should be completely fine. Okay, so for my third perk to use as Jenny is going to be Tinker. Now Tinker increases the speed of your repairs, for example with the car, the boat and the fuse box. And this is what you're going to need to use for Jenny, because you're going to be doing a lot of running around, running away from Jason, and along the way you're going to be having to do repairs and stuff like that. That's your only way on how to get away with this character. You can't really don't leave this for anybody else to do. I know, like Tiffany's a bit, you've got to be a bit like that with Tiffany to let everyone else sort it out and for you to just try and survive. But you want to try and do a little bit different with Jenny, just on the fact of like her composure's good and you've got a lot of stamina for her as well. So you should be okay for this character. You really should. The only downside is it reduces your overall stamina. Now, where you've got the other two perks on for your stamina, it should be okay. That's better than your speed. So you should be okay with this. As long as you just, like I said, you plan your routes out, then you should be completely fine. Okay guys, so I'm going to move on to the tips. So here we go. So for my first tip to use as Jenny is stop and start. Now, you don't really want to be doing full-on sprints with Jenny. You really want to be like stop, start, because like obviously the perk of restful, that's going to help you out when you stop still. It will charge up so quickly, it's unbelievable, and that's what you're going to be wanting to do. And always remember to charge up underneath lights. That charges it up very quickly as well. Your torch as well, and also fire as well, but just make sure you don't get caught near the fire if Jason is around, so just be aware of that. So for my next tip is going to be prepare yourself for a run around. Now same again, always go into cabins, lock your doors, open all the windows, and if there is a trap in there, put a trap down as well. And just do that going across all of the cabins, because if Jason finds you with this character, he's gonna chase you, and he's not gonna stop chasing you, because this character is not the greatest of characters to use. So you want to make sure that you prepare yourself for a little chase, so that everybody else can get the car sorted, get the fuse in to phone the police. So yeah, just to be a bit of a nuisance, and just to give everyone a bit more time to get away. So another tip guys as well, and I do see this a lot with this character, and that is going to be, do not try and hit Jason. That is the main goal for this character. Do not pick up a weapon and try hitting Jason, because you will just hit Jason once and he will reflect that, just on the fact of because your strength is 1. So there's literally no point in fighting Jason at all, unless you are very close to another counsellor who is strong enough to actually hurt Jason. That's the only time, but I would try and avoid doing this as much as you can with this character. But you should be okay by just doing a little bit of running around, and you should be fine. And also another tip for Jenny is going to be, have a go on doing repairs. Don't be afraid on having a go on the repairs. You've got Tinker on, that will help you out a little bit more. You are going to be doing a little bit more button pressing, because obviously Jenny's is only 2 for the repair. So Tinker just will probably put that up to maybe about 4, maybe 5, maybe, depending on how good the perk is. So just don't be afraid on having a go. If you can do it with Jenny, you can do it with nigh on any other character, and it's just a bit of good practice. So don't be afraid on doing all the little mini games and stuff like that. You will be fine. So just give it a go, guys. Just give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? Okay guys, so that's going to be the end of the video. I hope this video has helped you out a lot. And just to let you know, like I always say in my videos, having these perks on will not make you survive all the time. These are only just to help you out. And as well, if you've got any other ideas on what perks to use as Jenny, just let me know in the comments, and I'll actually try it out on my live streams, and I will give it a go. But these are these I've tried every perk that I've got with Jenny, and this is the best one I could sort of come up with. And also, guys, if you are new to the channel, like and subscribe. It does help me out a lot, and I do appreciate it a lot. I've got a lot more content on my channel. I've got a lot more videos on guides and other videos. I've also got some live streams. I think I've got a live stream at the moment where it's at 5,000 views, which I'm very chuffed about. It is actually a good one. I actually do really well on that game. And yeah, so go and check it out, guys. Go and check it out. I do appreciate it a lot, and leave a comment if you've watched it. And anyways, without further ado, this is Hulk Maniac, over and out.